Cool. Well, let's get into our weekly segment. It's time for Conference Call, where we talk about cool conferences or presentations that are happening. State of Play just happened as of the time of this recording. We won't get to Tokyo Game Show this recording, but maybe if there's something cool, we'll talk about it next time. State of Play. Very ended on a banger. A lot of interesting stuff in between.
A lot of release dates, at least.
Yeah, it's how's everybody feel? I mean, I was making my dinner and putting my son to bed, and I got to my phone and there was like 60 missed messages or something. Yeah, it wasn't that many, but it was a lot. How did everybody enjoy it? I thought it was okay. I thought it was probably one of their better ones, to be quite honest.
I enjoyed it.
Better in a while, at least. Even though I know there's a certain percentage, it was showing things that perhaps we already know about, but showing a little bit more. But yeah, it was all right.
I agree with all those statements. It's been one of the better ones, but Sony has not had a very good track record with these things. The last like 2 or 3 state of plays or showcases they did. So
yeah. Can I start off with one that's kind of easy for me to kind of poke fun of a little bit? And I poke fun lovingly because, again, I have a PS5 and it is my second most used console. So that they're selling the chromatic set, right? The colors are cool. I just love how they just keep zooming, just the way they were doing it. It was just like, I don't know. I just thought it was kind of funny, just trying to make this awkwardly spaceship shaped console look very sexy. I'm like,
yeah,
it still doesn't look sexy. I mean, I love it, the color, but
oh my gosh, I hate the way the PlayStation 5 looks. It needs a. I really thought the Pro. Not that this is part of the state of play, but I really thought the Pro was going to get some sort of redesign and like maybe not smaller, but like maybe not look like the flowery opening of some sort of
But now
it's got
that.
I'm looking at my PS5 right now. I'm looking at my PS5 right now, and I see what you're talking about.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen Everybody Loves Raymond, but this reminds me of the episode where his mom starts taking art classes and she makes that sculpture, and all any of them can see is yeah,
got it.
Woman's parts. So I don't know why I'm trying to be clean right now. We're never clean, but
yeah, I just want to throw that out there because I don't know, it's poking a little bit of fun. I thought to myself, when would I ever need multiple Sony PlayStation controllers? I already have one too many that I need. I have a ton of Switch ones because I think, all right, Mario Party, whatever. But I feel like Sony is mostly not. I feel like Sony, in my mind, I think of a single player experience.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have 3 DualSense controllers, and I think I'm gonna get one more, and that one more will probably be the Edge.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna get the 30th anniversary one.
I mean, that's a cool one.
I'm on the fence on that.
Just because I don't like white controllers, because I'm always afraid they're gonna get dirty. Not that I'm a dirty person, but like.
Yeah, you are.
You're such a dirty boy.
Hey,
well, not
it happens.
There's
a black mark across my white PS5 plates. I have no idea where it came from. Just this big, ugly black mark. I couldn't scuff it out or anything. So I replaced it with the camo color that came out later.
I kind of want the black plates, but
yeah, I'm still thinking about getting black plates for my PS5. I mean, I have a black controller, so I mean, why not?
I have the black controller too. I love the black controller.
I do too. I'm kind of hoping that blue controller that was like that one that the Uncharted one was shows back up, like that actual blue color. I mean,
yeah. But yeah, I mean, what were some of the games? Everybody free Astro Bot DLC. It looks like, right? Did I saw that right?
Yep.
I think what did they say? 6 speed levels and 10 robots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
6
Yeah, yeah.
speed run levels, more robots, 10, and one of them that they showcased, I think, was the Stellar Blade character, right?
Yep, they did
Mhm.
that, and they did the Helldivers.
Oh, yep, Helldivers, yeah. So
Helldivers, yeah.
Yeah.
they're keeping the momentum going, and I think Astro Bot could be it would be really good for speed running. Not that I'm into it, but I can see it. So I'm glad they're riding the momentum for that game.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then what was next? Sorry, I'm trying to find the comprehensive list here.
Well, while you're finding the comprehensive
Mhm.
list, I'll give another easy one we can just laugh at is how middle fingery was it, whether it's intentional or not intentional, that Pal World was announced for PlayStation 5 after like they announced Nintendo was and the Pokemon Company were gonna sue Pal World. I'm like, hey, look, it's
Yeah.
Pal World.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, I know. I know. I was like a day late, dollar short.
Yeah.
Uh,
I feel like that game has already hit its popularity, but who knows? I mean, who knows? Vampire Diaries, Vampire Survivors is still uh popular, and it just came to PlayStation. So,
mhm.
um,
Yeah, if
so
if you're looking for a list, I did tie one into the docket.
oh, great, thanks,
Yeah,
Pat.
you're welcome. Some of the things that I thought were pretty cool, like one of the things I got excited for was the announcement of the Lunar Remaster Collection.
Mm.
Yeah, what a huge deal that's going to be for people because that
See,
game is.
I am so torn because like I bought those games every time they have come out. I'm kind of sick of buying the games. I bought Lunar and Lunar 2 on the Sega CD. I bought them again on PS1. I bought the Lunar I bought the like I feel like the best version of Lunar that came out in the PSP. Like I bought that one.
Hmm.
And now here we are again. And I'm like, man, I'm like, of all the working design stuff, you couldn't go back and get like Popful Mail, some, a couple of their shooters that they had, like I'm torn because I love Lunar and I have a funny feeling. I have a funny feeling I'm going to drop money on this, but I'm just tired of like rebuying these damn games.
Mhm.
I'm tired.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think we're getting to that point though, where like the the PlayStation ecosystem and the Xbox ecosystem and probably the Nintendo ecosystem are finally kind of getting to the point of this is the last chance for everybody to sell their stuff on these consoles because there's a baseline to the storefronts or like it's like Steam, right? People have had their Steam library since what 2000 whenever Half-Life 2 came out,
Mm-hmm.
right? And like this PSN is tied to the PlayStation 4, right? So anything from PlayStation 4 forward is going to be your library, right? And it's the same with the Xbox, right? With the Xbox One, and hopefully the next Nintendo console and moving forward will be backwards compatible, at least with a digital library. I don't know how physical is going to work moving forward, but um, and this is like Lunar is a beloved kind of series that I think people are going to be excited for, but this is their last shot to make something special out of it, right?
Exactly.
Mhm.
Unless they do like a remake at some point, which is also another topic for another day. But
Yeah, I'm very curious if they're gonna keep the working designs translation or if they're going to like I don't know train. A lot of people, the working designs translation I thought was really good, but a lot of people say the translation fanboys are like not according to what they Japan wanted it to say,
mm,
or it's not true to what it the intention.
hmm gotta
Uh,
love the fanboys.
Plus, you also gotta wonder how many of the jokes that working design put in that game are relevant in these days. Like, are people even gonna know who Britney Spears is?
Mm, yeah. Well, she keeps dancing with knives. People are gonna know.
Yeah, but I think there were also Bill Clinton jokes too, if I
Mm,
remember. I don't. Yeah, I don't.
I can't remember.
But also, I would say another really exciting thing for me was, I mean, we heard about this earlier today, but the Soul Reaver games are getting remastered
hmm
and coming out
Mm-hmm.
later this year. That's
Yep.
exciting.
Yeah, it's so funny. Not to interrupt you again. Sorry, I didn't. I keep interrupting you.
You do.
Uh, Xbox put out a huge graphic after the Soul Reaver announcement that had every single game at the state of play that's coming to Xbox as well.
Yep.
This is huge graphic.
Yeah. The only one they don't have though that's coming is the original Blood Omen that they said is going to be coming as part of the Classics collection.
Hmm.
Oh shit! I just realized. What was there was something. There's something I need to check to see. Like, was it coming to PC? Like, oh, hold on. Let me look. Let me look. There's a list of games again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's while LeRon's looking that up.
Oh, Horizon remastered.
Yeah, that
It
Because it
looks
really needed
good.
it.
It
yeah.
no, we don't need it, but it looks good. I
It
won't.
Yeah.
looks
If you
amazing.
plus if you already own it, you can upgrade to this version for $10,
Yeah,
which is nice, right? At least you don't have to spend
yeah,
another $70.
yeah. Because all you gotta do is go to the PlayStation Store, spend the. I think it might be $10 for
I,
the full
I think
deal.
I think
Yeah.
it's $11.99 for the complete edition right now.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
so you literally just bought you probably would find the best version of the game for like under $25.
Yeah, I'll pay the $10 for the upgrade.
Yeah,
So that is confirmed that just $10 to upgrade
Yep.
it.
yeah.
Okay.
They
Mhm,
said
Right
that
now.
they said that on the show. They said that
Yeah,
on the show.
Okay.
yeah,
I missed that part then.
yeah.
Oh,
They also
that's what I
tweeted
was
it
looking
out
for.
too. Um,
I was looking to see if Alan Wake had gotten a Steam thing, but guess not.
Alan Wake 2 has the second DLC announced. The Lake House coming out in October. Another
Yeah.
spoopy.
yeah,
And it seems like this DLC is control related
yeah.
because
Which
that
Hmm.
makes
was
sense,
Jesse
right? If they're
Fadden.
trying to tie those together, and Control had that Alan Wake DLC, right? That,
Hmm.
that
And
checks
now
out.
Alan Wake has their control DLC.
Yeah.
I am all for more Alan Wake DLC.
Yep.
We got the Lego Horizon Adventures DLC or release date too, on November 14th. Um,
What'd you guys think of the additional stuff that they showed?
I don't
mm,
care about all the weird customizations and costumes and stuff. It's a Lego game, and so I will get it
yeah,
based on the fact that it's a Lego game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. It's a Lego game. Yeah, like Pat said. I think it'll be. I think the most interesting aspect of this is that it's coming to Switch as well. Is the like most intriguing thing of this game. I don't know if I'm going to get it or not. I kind of want to, but I'm like, I don't really care about the Lego games that much. And the Lego games my kids care about are like Lego Incredibles and Marvel superheroes and stuff like that. So, and
But
we
now
already
they can
have
shoot
that.
dinosaurs,
What?
robotic dinosaurs.
Yeah, but you know, you
Hmm.
Monster Hunter had
Oh,
another
big Monster Hunter,
showing.
yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
yeah. It looks pretty good. I'm gonna toss that out there for anybody who hasn't seen it yet. Looks pretty pretty good.
Yeah,
Um,
I think they're really trying to reach the mainstream audience with this one.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah.
they want
Wait, what are you talking about? Like you don't think they reached the mainstream audience of world?
no,
no,
that
20 million copies isn't enough. Hold on.
I guess not. I guess not.
LeRon, I know we haven't talked about the demo, but let me just tell you, the demo that I played at PAX West had more story in it than all the Monster Hunters combined.
Well, yeah, I mean I think that's been a thing. I want to say Monster Hunter. I want to say Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate was the first Monster Hunter game where they tried their best to work a story out, but it didn't really hit until we hit Monster Hunter 5, Monster Hunter World. I mean, and
And
and Sunbreak and Rise and Sunbreak, like kept the momentum going and stuff like that. Like, yeah, like we just need to know, like we to think about how that game evolved. Like that game used to be a game of just nothing but pure lore. Like when the first Monster Hunter game back in '04, like you're basically getting whispers about what's going on in this world by talking to the NPCs.
Mhm.
no,
Yeah,
now you get Final Fantasy 16 quality cutscenes,
Yeah.
complete with political, upheaval and like dramatic effects are going on like during these cutscenes. So it's It's
Yeah.
it's a Monster Hunter that's going to be telling one hell of a story.
I'm
Mhm.
just in it for the palicos.
Mhm.
And whatever the heck those other things were.
I know, right? Yeah, I want to know what those are.
What, the dinosaur looking things
No,
No.
you ride?
the caveman palicos,
Oh.
Yeah.
the tribal ones.
Yeah, wearing like the freaking like the hats, those Japanese hats that like the Kung Lao hats. That's what they look like.
Yeah. Stellar Blade's getting near DLC, which is not shocking to anyone considering how inspired that game was by Nier.
But of course, now people are going to be talking about, oh, we can't see your panties.
Oh no, God! Guess what? Find a partner. They probably have some. Jeez, I hate people so much. Oh man,
See what else?
I really liked the Stellar Blade demo, and I never bought it.
I need to finish that game.
But also I think Nier is better in like a lot of ways. So, and then, do we want to hit on the last thing, the one more thing, Ghost of?
Before we hit that, Dynasty Warriors Origin.
Oh,
Looks fantastic.
That's weird. I didn't hear much talk about the Veilguard.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, they had some interesting ones. The Hell Is Us, the Archage, or whatever was.
Archage, yeah, Archage. I'm not sure what.
Yeah,
That Arcade Chronicles. That's what I'm gonna call it. Arcade Chronicles.
Yeah, they showed some. They showed some VR stuff. Like, I would love to play Metro's Awakening, but I don't want to play VR. And then you also had the Midnight Walk, which was that claymation looking one that's both for VR and for the PS5. So that's gonna be interesting how that works. Okay. Now you
Oh,
can
and one
talk
more thing,
about
Dino Crisis is coming to the PS Plus.
original
Yeah.
Dino Crisis.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe this will light a fire under Capcom's ass to remake it.
I would love a Dino Crisis
Yeah.
remake in the vein of like the Resident Evil ones.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, they have to.
Yeah.
They'd have to do it like that. They couldn't just. Can you imagine they do a remake with tank controls? Oh my god. I mean, stranger shit has happened.
Yes, it has happened.
All right, I think we're ready for the one last thing.
All right. They finally showed off the sequel to Ghost of Tsushima, which I know a lot of people are excited for. It's called Ghost of Yotei. Is that what? Is that how you say
Yotei?
Yotei. It's coming out next year, which is, judging by the way Sony puts games out,
faster than I thought it would be.
And judging by the way Sony has put out their first party stuff lately, or over the course of the last 5, 6, 7 years, like it'll probably be out in the first half of next year, because they like to put their first party stuff out in the first half to avoid the third party rush at the holidays. So
interesting.
I
would guess maybe third quarter.
It looks good. Looks really good.
It does, yeah.
Yep.
I'm really looking forward to hearing more about how this story will unfold, because Ghost of Tsushima has climbed into my top 10 video games of all time. When my son asks me what my favorite video games are, I say that's one of them, even though he has no idea what that means. So,
is
we'll
this a direct sequel? Is this the same character?
No, it's this game takes place 300 years after Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh.
So it's 1605 is what I believe the year is. So just right after the Tokugawans unite Japan. People are pretty pissed at the fact that Jin Sakai is, been basically wiped off the face of this series.
Shocking.
And
people are pissed.
Even more pissed off because now they're screaming DEI because it stars a female.
God.
So the Gooners are having a blast already with this.
I hate people so much. God, get over it.
But it does look absolutely amazing.
Listen, I can smell BS when DEI has been shoehorned in, and this is not one of those things. I
Right.
don't. Not everything is DEI. Come on.
I know.
First of all,
Do we really want to open
First-
that bag right now?
okay, all right. So here it is. Jin Sakai was a fictional fucking character.
But
It
he
wasn't
was a
like there-
Japanese man, which is what that was back in the day.
It wasn't like there was any like the only historical value of the Ghost of Tsushima game was it actually chronicled some of the events that happened during the Mongol invasion. So y'all need to shut the hell up about a fictional character.
I mean, it's the same thing with Assassin's Creed right now because it has a black samurai in it, right?
You guys don't see me all up in arms because Joel is dead in The Last of Us 2.
Whoa, spoilers!
You got and
Hey,
everyone knew.
LeRon, it's okay because he's a middle-aged white guy. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
everyone's okay.
Oh yeah,
No, that's-
yeah,
no, that's-
yeah. That's right.
no, that's-
because like people
that's
flip
woke
their
because
shit.
That's
People
woke
that-
though.
People flip their shit when like in the series like it was a mixed black and the Hispanic daughter that they had.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
God damn! Like this shit is fiction, y'all. Shut the fuck up.
No, God.
Uh,
This is why I
Oh,
can't enjoy video
see-
games anymore.
See, this is how I will wind up becoming a curmudgeon by the time I'm 60. Because of dumb shit like this, like let people use their creative licenses, do whatever the hell they want. If you feel this badly about it, go ahead and make Ghost of Tsushima 2 because Sony won't sue you for that one, but Nintendo will. you do anything based off of Nintendo property, you're gonna be slapped with more than a cease and desist.
okay. Well, I also want to make mention that more news kind of came out from Ghost of Yotei. According to Sony, they want this game to be like the beginning of a like Ghost of Tsushima kind of universe. Like this is going to be like an anchor point, and they want to create spin-offs. And I think they also mentioned they are creating a movie based on the first one.
Okay, that might wind up being bad for them.
But like this is
Depends.
where they want to branch off the franchises, starting with this.
Sucker Punch, bring back Infamous.
And Sly,
I was gonna say that too.
or
But
give
I want
it
to,
to
but
someone
I
else so
really
that
want to
they can do it.
punctuate. I really want to punctuate Infamous.
You know what? Toys for Bob are independent now. Give Sly to Toys for Bob.
They can do that, but you know they won't.
Of course not.
Yeah.
Sony will try to buy Toys for Bob first.
I mean, yeah. But the game looks awesome. The game
Oh,
looks great.
beautiful.
I can't wait to I downloaded the first one onto PlayStation a couple weeks ago. Maybe that'll be the game that I jump into because I still need to I just haven't gotten into it.
I mean, obviously it's too soon to tell, but I do have this slightly like it's creeping up in me like that Ghost of Tsushima is a very tough game to follow up sequel wise.
Mhm.
And I'm not already assuming that this one's gonna be subpar, but maybe I'm like it's a self-protection mechanism, like maybe
Mhm.
level set my expectations.
Yeah.
They've got a high bar.
I think I do think that Sucker Punch knows how to follow up games though.
Okay.
Their sequels
Yeah.
are
Okay.
always better than the first one, right?
Infamous 2, Sly Cooper 2,
Mhm. Yeah.
considered the
And
best.
even First Light over Second Son, I think First Light is better in a way. So I think Sucker Punch will pull it off. I mean, it's been how long at this point? It'll have been 6 years since the last one when this comes out. So
Mm.
I think they can do it.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Um,
I'm excited to explore Japan again.
yeah.
Well, I'll explore
Yo,
it.
didn't
I'll explore it in November.
that shit look so gorgeous though? Oh my god.
That shot where she's standing on the cliffside and like the camera is slowly raising and it looks like the volcano is like sinking.
Hmm.
It's
Yeah.
a great shot. It's an amazing shot.
That's Mount Yotei, by the way. That's what the game's named after.
What?
Yes! That
Oh.
region.
Corey was Pat, you fell for it.
I knew he was being like facetious.
I'm feeling good today. I can't help it. Okay? God.
We like giggly Corey.
Me too.
It's not very often that we see that.
Oh man, good times. Well, state of play. I'm looking forward to. This is the first time I think in a long time out of a state of play where I'm like, there are quite a few things in here that I'm excited for. I mean, even the Ninja Turtles DLC, which we didn't really mention in this segment. But I'm also a sucker for Ninja Turtles, so I almost downloaded Smite because there was a Ninja Turtles crossover at some point. So yeah. If you want to see how you can become a Patreon producer, head on over to patreon.com/BossRushNetwork. The Patreon producers for this month are Adriel Munger, Austin Campbell, Celeste Roberts, Christian S., Sana Dierig, Francisco Santillan, Matthew Keel, and Todd Oxtra. Thanks for your continued support of the Boss Rush Network.